All right, we rolling?
Yeah.
All right, Liberty and Lead. Keep it local, keep it cash. Tell the feds to kiss your ass. I'm Ty.
I'll move.
I'm Trigger.
Professor.
Professor sitting in
Shot Show
episode
Part 3.
Shot Show Part 3. The Shot Show Shit Show. Yeah, that's a good one. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Day 1 of February.
Dry January is over for Ty.
Yep. You know what about that?
It'll actually be the 3rd of February when this comes out.
And
If I remember to upload it in time.
I think this will be a good one for us. Shot Show, Shit Show, whatever we're going to call it. We're going over videos and pictures we've seen. Since we didn't go, all we have is the internet to go off of, whether it's YouTube videos, pictures, post that gun companies posted, stuff that they talked about.
Yeah.
Some of them got a lot of coverage, like that PSA guy, or whatever, PRS, or I can't remember what it was. Remember I said he had a lot of coverage? He said stood there for a long time on video, but then there's Smith & Wesson didn't get any coverage, or Walther didn't get any coverage. So, it's weird. All right, roll on.
All right. So, Palmetto State Armory. I have to say they had a lot of cool stuff. And one of the things that they did that was cool was bring a bunch of concepts guns that the masses can vote on. What do you want to buy? So, one of the concept guns is their Saber Lancet semi-auto 50 BMG. So, if you wanted to get into 50 cal and not have to pay Barrett prices, there you go.
There's a lot of 50 BMGs there this year, wasn't there?
Yeah.
I think that, compared to past, but
Fostech's trying to bring out one that's like bullpup style.
that's going to be a monster. Very little recoil, they call it. And I'm like, wait a minute. 50 BMG with little recoil?
The whole barrel moves in the action.
Mm-hmm. What's the... man, I had it. Maybe I wrote it down. Some woman there, she had a really nice 50 BMG. What was the name of that company?
Are you thinking of the gold one?
Yeah.
That was Shytech.
Shytech, that's what it was.
Yep.
I knew it was right there. Okay, that looks like a 20-round drum.
Yeah. I don't know. I just don't... The skeletonized doesn't do it for me because I just think of all the garbage that's going to get stuck in there.
20 rounds at $10 a round. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Holy shit.
Well, if you can afford a 50 BMG, you'll probably afford a little bit of ammo.
But what's this one cost?
Concept gun right now. So if you want to buy it, you'd have to go vote on it and say, I want to buy one of these.
Palmetto State takes a lot of heat from gun tubers. Why?
They make a lot of weird stuff.
Is that why?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, but weird is how you innovate.
Well,
You
that
got- what is it?
Caltech is fucking weird.
That's
Well,
weird, yeah.
What's the saying? Throw shit at the wall and see what sticks?
Touche.
I think if Caltech would have had that as a concept gun and say, tell us if you want to buy this, they wouldn't have produced it.
Yes, you're right. Some old 80-year-old man goes, this is a cool idea, run with it.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Some of these I don't remember if they were concepts or not, but this is a micro dagger in 380.
Glock base.
Glock base. I mean, very simple gun. Not much to talk about on that one.
How do we feel about 380s?
I like mine.
Shot placement.
I'm an adult.
I'm not going to say anything now.
That really has yet to be determined, but
Adult with a toddler pee-pee.
It's cold outside.
Water's cold.
So that one's just a simple piece.
Got the optic plate on top.
I
Pretty standard stuff by the looks of it.
don't think you're going to see many pistols come out nowadays without a spot to mount an optic.
As they shouldn't. It seems like everybody's making a Glock-based
They're
project.
They're simple guns. They go bang when you pull the trigger.
Okay, maybe I need to build that 80 and make it an operator gun. I don't know.
It's just a fun project to be able to create a gun.
Shit, you know what I missed? The deal on those O sights. They were cheap that 1 week or 2-3 days, whatever they were.
I have no interest in owning an O-sight.
But for something like that, for a kit gun
Maybe.
that I'm gonna need one anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, that O sight was cheap.
Yeah. This is their Switch. Once again, a chassis style gun where that little piece inside of it is your firearm, and you can take this and go from that smaller to a full size gun and still have that same serial number because the gun is that fire
And look,
control
it's
unit.
skeletonized. It doesn't say Prime in it.
I like that. I really like that. That looks subcompact.
Yeah.
But I really like that gun.
Yeah, it's a good looking gun.
Is that what's that based on?
Maybe.
What size Glock is that based on?
No, I don't know. I think that's closer to the SIG style because the chassis base. But
Okay.
thoughts on that one, Ty? The Saber 11.
That's a 2011.
I think they said it was a 19.
Yeah.
Got the beaver tail
Yeah.
safety on it,
Oh.
but double stack, 9mm. I think it
I
looks
don't
nice.
mind it.
I wonder if it uses Glock mags.
I'm sure it probably does.
Well, the staccato comes with Metgar mags. I believe those are metal mags.
I don't know if I like the hand grip design.
I don't know if I like the trigger.
Oh, the flat face? Yeah.
I actually prefer those.
I think it's a good looking gun, though.
Is that magazine all the way in?
No
Yeah.
way. Yeah?
Just extended because it's high capacity.
Will it do damage on those if you're in a speed load situation and you're ramming that fucker in there? Will
No.
it bend anything? No?
No.
Okay.
They're designed for that.
Yeah. I mean, you malfunction, tap it as hard as you can and rack it. Tap rack.
Touche.
What is this?
That looks like a knockoff Ruger.
Mark 5.
Mark-
Whatever.
Yep.
That is
That's-
called the Well Knot, and it does not come from them suppressed, but they made it to be suppressed.
It will not be a good looking gun.
It looks like a fucking
Type it
old
down.
paintball gun.
Single,
Yeah, you're right.
single shot, 45 ACP.
Gay.
So
Can I get a downer?
Yeah.
Well, the good news is, being 45, it'll take down the guy. Just proximity.
and apparently pretty quiet.
So-
Should be one in the fridge.
Is there? I do have. There it is.
Top shelf.
I'm gonna. Oh, yeah. Put another one in there. Oh, shit. I'm gonna move some stuff around.
Yeah, you're not that drunk.
Anyways,
Now this one is your last one.
uh,
Well, I just put one in there, so.
So I don't know. I guess if you want a really quiet gun, but Single
Single
shot
shot is a
is.
fucking turn off. How much is this thing? Because
concept gun right
it
now.
may be suppressed.
I'm voting no.
It may be suppressed, but it's still 45. And unless you get subsonic 45, it's still going to be a hell of a noise.
Yep.
My vote's no already.
It is horrifically ugly, though.
It looks like it's based on the Mark 4 or 5, whatever that is. Which I brought home one of all these here, and I shot 10 or 20 rounds out of it, and I really want one. They're really cool.
Oh, they are. They shoot nice.
Fuck yeah.
So last year,
But them fucking things are like $900 to $1,100 for that 22.
ew,
$500.
Oh,
$600.
they used to be a lot more than that.
For the little light. Yeah.
Mac
This-
10.
this was a concept gun last year. The masses voted on it. They said they wanted it. So the X57. So
The masses wanted it, and nobody's buying it.
5.7. It's just coming out this year. I think they'll sell this quite a bit.
Got a hell of a mag on it.
40 round mag.
Holy shit. 40 rounds of 5.7, you know how expensive that's going to be?
Well, don't you have a
That's
40
right up
round
fucking Moody's freaking.
A 50 round.
Wait a minute, don't you have something like that?
Of course, it's not going to come with a suppressor. So,
Or the AMS site.
yeah. But you can modify the front end there. The pick rails you don't have to keep those on. Last year they had it. It didn't have a bolt catch. It didn't have a safety. That's all upgraded. Metal upper now. It was plastic last year, but since it's going into production, it's metal.
I don't.
How do you pronounce that?
Fiochi.
Yeah.
Fiochi ammo.
Fiochi. 5.7 by 28, which is what that takes. 400 rounds. $234. It's 58 cents a round.
You can buy for $238. You can buy 1,000 rounds of 9.
So you're putting a little bit more than $20 into one of those magazines.
I don't love it.
I don't love it either.
I don't want to say I hate it, but I almost kind of hate it.
It is ugly.
It is horrible.
Well, okay, I don't like how
I'll say
bulbous the
okay.
back
I'll
end
go
of
as
that
far
is.
as hating it. Huh?
I don't like how bulbous the back end of that is.
I don't like how bulbous any of it is.
I just flat out don't fucking like it.
Somebody voted.
fucking
Somebody
ugly.
fucking voted for that. Give me a break.
Enough
hold on.
enough people to put it into production.
No.
And it's got an arm brace on it. As if 5.7 has anywhere near enough recoil to necessitate.
You can say
Yes,
like
it
this.
does. You need an arm brace on it.
Okay. It's totally not for shouldering now. Wink, wink.
Well, if
Yeah,
you
I don't. I'm a
hold
hard
on.
no.
Also, look at the other part of that. Look how big that fucking sight is perched on top.
The setup he has for his 5.7, I way prefer that.
Oh, dropping out the bottom.
Nah, just the whole gun itself. Just period. Is way better than that thing. Overall, the whole thing. So anyway, all right, next.
concept gun. This is the X9, so the 9mm version of the other one.
Previous.
It looks to me like a newer version of the Mac 10.
It actually looks like a lot. It looks more rounded than the previous one.
Once again,
Hey, it's
No,
got a side
hard no.
charging handle. So charging handle. Hey, it's got a foregrip on it. Look at that. It's notched out for you to grab it.
oh, you mean the end, the circle thing on the end? Yeah, foregrip.
Now, this would not, if it goes into production, does not come with the brace. So already you're making it worse, and it doesn't come with the suppressor.
It
So
looks like that Caltech that I showed you pictures.
so you should show it the way you're gonna
get it.
sell it, not the way. Hey, you could make it look like this.
Trick it out like this.
Yeah.
No. Again, no.
So this is one of the reasons I think they get a bad rap. They just make weird stuff. A little bit better than Caltech.
How many rounds does the 9 carry?
It didn't say if
Fuck,
If
there's
they did, it
probably
was-
a 30-round mag.
No.
this is one of the this is one of the ones that uses a
maybe
B and T
double
mag.
stack.
So let's try the next one. This is the VUK. The one in the middle.
The U.
VUK. VUK.
That's way better than the other two. However,
I don't.
it looks like a
AK.
reworked AK.
It
Yeah.
looks like
Yeah, but
the
those look
bastard
like-
of an AR and an AK.
Those look like
Yep.
AR mags. They don't
Like-
have quite enough curve to
Look
be an
at
AK.
look at this area right here. That is 100% AR style. You got the pins with
But the
the.
front is 100% AK.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. It's the bastard of a fucking mixed.
Dude, I don't
Mick
think
channel.
I can get down with those grips either.
Soviet
grip's
arms.
terrible.
I like the grip. I don't
Those
like.
are
rest of it.
Those are definitely looking like AK or AR mags because they don't have enough curve to
Well,
them.
it's probably
I think they have
5.56.
too much curve for an AR.
I like the grip and I like the EOTech. Beyond that,
So it's probably another set of magazines you got to buy.
Yep.
I like
on
the
that.
stock.
the folding stock. Is that a folding stock?
I don't know. I can't
I
tell.
think it's.
It looks like it would fold away from where we are.
Yeah.
The Jackal line. The
No,
top one is
fuck that.
the Jackal Gen 1. The
Ugly as
bottom is Jackal 2.0, and that's a concept. First off, the concept one looks like the Ugg boot of the Scar.
Yep.
Yep.
So, the Jackal 1 apparently uses an AR style lower, like a mil-spec lower. I don't know if it's AR 10 or 15,
The definition of mil-spec is pretty loose.
but
Cheap.
it gives you the idea of.
That's where I was going
You're
with
talking the top one? The top one's an AR-10.
Yeah.
But yeah, because I just that side they come in 308, 300 blackout, and 5.56, but it's just chonky up here on this Jackal
Yeah.
It
one.
actually looks just like a tin wrap around the damn thing.
And the other one's just as chonky, but the fucking
It's
Stock
got
is
a.
chunky,
it's
too.
got more scallops in it.
I'm going to say the Star Wars boot on the fucking back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's well said. That's a fucking good observation.
Fucking nerd.
You ain't lying.
Just
The Ugg boot, the Star Wars boot.
yeah. So
That's pretty good.
they're both
No.
fucking ugly.
yeah,
I
hard to
would
pass.
shoot one.
And
Give it to me.
$1,000 for these.
I
No.
like
That hard no.
I like that they did not bother to get tan magazines to go with tan guns.
Or clear. Whatever.
Tan? It
Which,
looks like they're OD green to me.
which, by the way,
I would say-
Magpul now has clear mags. I want to test out.
Well, they had them last year. They're expensive. But they had a hard time making them because the plastic it would decolor and just scratch easy. Well, anyway, there was a whole story to it, but
I want to try some of those.
Yeah, I'm going to go with no on these fuckers.
nope.
Someone did mention going through the Magpul booth, like if you're gonna take pictures with your clear mags, put fucking rounds in them.
Do you have the Magpul Zev coming up?
No.
The suitcase gun?
No.
I really actually kind of like that thing.
Was it a Pelican suitcase?
No, it's a little. It's
Yeah, I'm in too.
It's maybe the size of this laptop from here down. Once it opens up, it's a full-on 9mm thing. It just opens up. You can
Which-
just whip it open and
Which, by the way, Pelican, if you want me to send me anything,
yeah.
I'm game.
Fucking
I
idiot.
have
Let's
a I
start
have
with
a.
let's start with the flex
That's-
thing. The hell was that?
That's just my upper go.
Pelican case hitting the fucking floor.
No.
Thud!
It was my
There went $500.
Yeah.
my upper just fell down.
Pelican sticker falls off, you see Plano.
Shotgun.
So
Yeah,
this was kind of neat.
no.
That's cat guy.
The Gatman.
I like your wife.
So, what I'm trying to picture here is this gun here, this 12 gauge pump,
Yep.
and this gun up here, 12 gauge semi-auto, uses the same receiver. So you can buy your pump gun, and you want to, I kind of want
I'm
semi-auto.
tired of doing this.
Semi-auto.
You can upgrade and still use the same upper, or the same receiver. And where his hand is right here, that's where you charge it instead of having that little pull lever on
handle.
the
Yeah.
bolt.
Rack charge.
No, you kind of grab up here like this, and
Oh, the up
it's
there.
it's kind of like a pump with just the
Okay.
handle. I mean, if I was just getting into a shotgun, I wanted to go the cheaper route and get a 12 gauge pump. Go with that. And so, I kind of want to get a semi-auto. Just upgrade your pump gun.
Yeah, but it's got the flexibility to upgrade. It's not going to be cheaper.
That's why Ty's going to take it.
Well, they had that deal on the 5.56 300 blackout where you bought the gun and you got both
yeah.
uppers. That was kind of a cool deal. I don't want to buy all that extra ammo, so I didn't jump. But
Not a bad looking shotgun. Comes with Magpul furniture.
I like that one. I like it.
That's
I like the trigger setup. I like the red dot. Seems a little small for that situation.
It's
Yeah,
a
you-
shotgun. What do you really need it for?
Touche.
yeah. You
Good
don't
point.
need a whole lot.
Good point.
A couple close ups I was able to get. So you better look at
That's
that.
the rack.
That's how
Okay.
you charge it. Again with the stupid names. This is the mixtape.
I actually kind of like that if it was all black.
Four
No.
different fucking colors.
Hold on.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Think about that, but like, you know that VW Harley Quinn car? All the different, like 4 different color panels, intentionally from the factory. If you did that kind of thing,
It looks
would
like
have
a
market.
it looks like a car cruising around Ionia.
Wow.
I was thinking kind of back to the '80s of Punky Brewster's shoes.
Oh yeah, and her socks and her fucking outfit. Yeah.
But it comes with a quality brace on there.
Todd. That's how it came from the factory.
Really?
Wow.
It was
That is Punky Brewster's outfit. Yeah.
So you got a B5 pistol grip, Radian accessories. They make high-end accessories.
I don't mind that. It looks like a puked on AR.
To be honest, it looks like a built not bought because
Yeah.
everything's so different colors.
built on a budget.
Dude, even the optics are 2 different colors.
Yeah. I think that's one of the reasons they probably call it the mixtape, just because
It's gotta be.
It's all the cheapest shit we could find. at the
It's
time.
a mixed kid.
Kind of like tobacco. Whatever landed on
And-
the floor, they put on this fucker.
this is another one that comes in that 338 arc. So the newest Gucci round.
Beyond the color, I really like.
I like the look of it.
So
I don't mind the
it
different
leads
colors.
me
It just
to
looks weird.
Another whole topic. Piston guns are a huge insurgence this year of 2025 shot. I've noticed a ton of them. Apparently, it's I mean, they've always been there.
They were the hotness years ago.
Well, they're
But
making them run better.
Then they needed to because they ran like shit.
I know, but they're the new. They were real popular this year, and I think they fixed whatever problems they might have had, and they're making them gas exhaust out the front like they should. Anyway,
You ready for it?
oh boy,
Hollow Sun.
yes, I did actually watch this one. They didn't show any of the great stuff they have though. They only showed
The thing that was surprising, they didn't cover any of their pistol optics.
or the DRS stuff, thermal and night vision.
It's right there.
Black sights on black shirt. It's nice.
The 2 on the right.
Exactly. So
Yeah, right.
This one is their prison optic.
It's magnifier.
Prism optic.
Yeah, about to
I
say.
was gonna say, it sounded like you said prison. I'm like, the fuck?
So it's
For like
this
prison
big.
guards or what?
3x magnification,
Yeah.
etched reticle. So even if your battery's dead, you can still see the optic, or see the reticle. You get them in red or green illumination.
But if the battery's dead, it's gonna be black probably.
You should still be able to see it. Yeah, black.
So the magnification, is it adjustable with that front?
That's probably just parallax.
Okay.
It's fixed 3x.
Okay. I don't mind that.
Yeah. This is their Arrow advanced rifle optic. So you have a skeletonized base there.
Looks like it's a standard dot.
Standard eye, yeah.
Okay.
It's taking over their current lines of the 403 and the 405. It's going to come
got
in.
a sunroof. I think it's got solar panel.
It's going to come in red, green, or gold dot. I don't know what the hell the gold dot's supposed to look
Yellow.
like, but
Yeah. Really? That's
That's-
new. I've always been red. Then green was popular. Then blue came on.
I haven't seen a blue one.
Blue's a new hotness. Which who gives a fuck? I actually have. I got one. I think you can probably check out. But gold or yellow?
Yeah.
Huh.
Almost all their sites apparently are going to come with a gold option, which, whatever.
It must be great
Like-
on something.
They said it's for the people that are colorblind.
Maybe not as bright.
I am red green slow. My eyes don't pick it up as fast when they're combined.
Okay.
Oh,
But-
I thought you were meant to show.
Duct tape will fix it.
Yeah, that came out. Yep.
Apparently, their old optic would just clamp on the Picatinny, which is dumb as hell.
Oh, that
So
is dumb
this
as
is
hell.
this is crossbarred now, so it'll actually go into a groove, so it doesn't move. And
I like the mount.
and the price point is $159.
Fuck, that ain't bad.
That's good. That's a good price.
That's good stuff, man.
And
Good on them.
that's one of the things I'm thinking about for my poverty pony.
Once it comes out, and it's out a minute, the price will actually drop at shelf price compared to MSRP. I don't know why. They always have it cheaper on the shelf. So, like, the night vision is supposed to be $1,500. Our guy, $899.
Well,
So there's a huge difference there. Sorry, go ahead.
so this is the Aero Pro. It has a 26 millimeter tube to get more light through. The reticle has a BDC on it, so you can where your bullet drop if you shoot that much. Has solar. And I couldn't tell if it did or did not come with an ARD, anti-reflective device. But you can kind of see that honeycomb in the glass there. That was terrible. But this one, you can kind of see all that coating on that glass.
Yep. But I'm with you. I like the mount. The
Yep.
stick mount.
In fact, right here, you can see just how thin that mount is.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Do you think it'd be fragile?
No.
I think it's made out of aluminum or titanium or something else.
I'm sure
It's going to be something.
At 159 or the Pro's probably $200. It's probably just aluminum, but
I mean, you're not going to smack it on the fucking concrete floor and expect it to freaking
if you
survive.
drop it, it's probably gonna take a beating. It's gonna bend.
You'll probably
If it
shatter the
does-
glass in there first.
I bet if you drop that and it bends, there's going to be an uproar, and they'll be making changes
Okay.
because you can't.
They'll go back to two leg.
If you can't bash the shit out of your optic and it bends, you're fucked.
Holosun is not a wartime optic.
Nope.
It's a Joe Blow like us.
But
Especially at the price point this thing's at.
I've dropped a rifle off of a bench at the range before. Held up just fine.
Okay.
But if you get if my upper right here fell down and it bent, you're gonna lose customers real quick.
Touche. Oh, well, I got some prices to talk about too.
And see, I've always been so fucking leery about that on all my scope guns or sight guns, period. If I lean it up against the freaking wall and it falls over, I'm like, fuck. Now I got to go sight that sumbitch all the way back in.
Speaking of Gaston Glock, died in 2024. Have you ever seen his wife?
Yep. Hickok 45 put out a picture. Said, "Here just hitting on Mrs. Glock."
I think I seen that one. That's where I went.
It's like, good for
Whoa.
you.
If she's built like that, I would vote yes. It's like, damn. He's definitely robbing the cradle there.
So, the Ames,
Yep.
they also upgraded this mount to be crossbarred. I can't believe they didn't have that.
Really? I can't either. Because it would.
You think it would
The
shoot?
amount of violence that happens when a round leaves a.
Whoa.
All I can think right now is that's a fucking transporter off Star Trek.
No, those
The
things. are
fucking
pretty
transport fucking flyer.
sweet. You would like one of those. You
No,
need to.
it looks like one of the sand people transporters driving across
Yeah.
the desert.
Anyway,
Yep.
yeah, they updated a couple things.
The glass is updated, so you get 50% less parallax, which
That's right.
always good. 2 MOA dot on that one.
And that's just a sight, or is that a dot? Oh, it does have solar panel.
No, this one's
Okay.
no solar panel on that one.
Okay.
You have to go to the Pro to get solar.
Okay. So does that take
I
a
gotta
solo
get
my
sun?
solar
Or
car.
yeah.
So
Does the first one that you showed take a special battery?
that I don't know. They
Holosun
didn't.
doesn't make proprietary batteries or change crazy batteries.
Yeah,
They're
Okay.
pretty
But
standard.
I'm just asking.
but I will
just-
say I don't know, just
Okay.
because I don't want to give out
But
incorrect.
our Holo Sun dots on our pistols are 2032s.
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty standard.
So
that's your
the
remote
Pro
or your
adds
remote batteries.
It's everything. They're in
solar power. It also adds the multi-reticle system. So like my
circle, dot, both.
yeah. So
Going to death.
Yep.
You know what I'm talking about? Or what we're talking about?
And then also comes with an ARD on this one.
That's anti-glare.
Yeah. Yep. This is the PID Pro. It's a pistol sight. Comes with IR illuminator, IR laser,
Pistol light,
pistol light.
not sight. I thought you said sight.
I might have.
Okay.
I was gonna say
Thank
you
you.
did say sight, and that's why I'm
No.
Well,
it
it
goes-
kind of is
like
because it has
fucking miniature binoculars.
laser.
It's
So-
got two different lasers
you said,
on it, right?
You said IR laser though. Human
So-
eye can't see IR.
Right. You have to have
Well,
light.
this has visible laser also.
It's got light, IR, and
So it has white light, visible laser, IR illuminator, IR laser.
yes.
How many people are rocking nods?
Not enough.
I thought for a minute I'm like, oh, that'd be really cool to have, but then I realized I'm not gonna fucking be that guy, so I'm just gonna stick with a light and laser.
Yeah.
Right.
So, I mean, if nods were a more affordable option, sure. They're not. They're still several $1,000s
For the
for.
people we talk to and the people that we want to, what's the word we're looking for? We want to be able to talk to and help.
Yeah.
Nods are not
Nods.
in our wheelhouse.
Yeah.
So, what's the word I'm looking for? Starts with a C.
I have no idea.
Not
Okay.
a clue what you're
Never mind.
reaching for.
I do, and I'm still fucking sidetracked over here. My bad.
Conform to.
Coerce.
Nope.
Con.
Yeah, whatever.
All right, so the Iris 4. Again, IR illuminator, IR laser, visible laser, and white light. This is coming out this year. That
That's
center.
a rifle one, right?
That's a rifle, yeah. So this little part right here is to focus the IR beam. So you can have it more of a spotlight or you can have it flood. Again, doesn't matter who's running nods. I'm not. I can afford that.
So the fed that kicks your door at 2 in the morning knows you're aiming at him.
Yeah, no shit.
Kill the battery because you don't know it's on.
So a few different views of it, but I mean, can't afford it. Don't have a use for it. This is the other line, the Iris 1, 2, and 3. And these are only IR. So
Useless to us.
I'm going to go with how many?
Snow ain't gonna be
No,
buying one of those.
no. And the Iris 3 is out now, and that was when I looked at the price, close to $1,000. Like, come on.
Damn, really?
Yeah, it was not cheap at all.
Damn, sucker.
So, Ty, here's the PID K. K stands for compact, somehow, per them. It will fit in holsters that are made for Streamlight TLR7.
Consulting. We want to be consulting.
That's what
people.
you were...
That's what I was looking
Jesus.
for. Consulting.
Wow.
Anyway, sorry.
Drink another.
Hey,
I fucking plan on it.
so
Run
it's
a little
a
slow there, Ty.
it's a different footprint, but it will fit in a TLR7 holster.
Okay, that's where we're going with some topic here.
Yep.
Lights, lasers, tack lights.
So I haven't put one on any of mine because they don't fit in my holsters.
You have to buy a holster to fit it. However, if you buy a TLR7 for your gun, well, then you want to change it for some reason and put a different light on it.
Yeah.
Make
maybe-
them all just like the footprint. The pistol sight, the red dot footprint, make them all one. Make them one thing. What?
You're getting further away from that mic.
Oh, sorry. Make them all one. Same as the tack lights. Make them all the same sort of footprint, whether they're a little different, a lot different, but make them all fit in a TLR7 holster or a Holosun PIDK holster or a whatever. Make them fit in a Balder S footprint.
Yeah.
Make it easier for Joe Blow, the guys that actually go out and buy this shit,
to buy one Kydex holster
to fit 10 different lights.
Yeah.
Because the light companies, tack light companies, would all get together, or it's like they do it to fuck you.
Well, yeah, you got to get more money somehow.
Yeah.
Right. So that's what we're getting
from
at.
The Kydex manufacturer.
But that was just kind of a sidebar to the whole tack light thing. So tack lights are, if you're in a dark situation, tack lights are great to see what you're shooting at, right?
To tell them, hey, I'm right here.
However, a tack light is even better to see what you shouldn't be shooting at. It's more important to see what you shouldn't be shooting at than what you should be shooting at. I feel like somebody coming through the door, you want to be able to see who it is, and the fact that you shouldn't shoot that guy, your neighbor, your kid, your dad,
My
your
neighbor's coming through my fucking door. I'm shooting.
So,
but if any Joe Blow, you got a shitty tack light, any Joe Blow walks through the fucking door and you shoot him, then later on you find out you probably shouldn't have shot him because it's somebody that was going to be there.
He wasn't far enough through the door.
Now, your
yet.
neighbor
So-
depends
So
on
tack
if they
lights
come from
are
the east or
important.
the
So
west.
don't buy your tack light from fucking Temu.
It's
an
almost
asshole,
like- it's
a
almost like you
complete
should be
fucking
looking-
asshole.
it's almost like you should be looking in a mirror right now.
Like a complete fucking
So
asshole.
what you just said, yeah, a year or two ago, my son was going to spend the night at a friend's house, and sometime in the middle of the fucking night, he wanted to come home. If I would have woke up to him crashing through the house, I would have had a gun and gone to check. And yeah, what am I not supposed to shoot at is the first thing.
Yes, guns are great. Guns are great for protection. Guns are great for home invaders, whatever. But let's be honest. There's a lot more things that you shouldn't shoot at than things that you should shoot at. So, yeah, you get what I'm saying? Do you think anybody else listening would get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Move on.
one thing before we move away, there was two different reports on the output of this light. So what's the two things we look for? How many lumens and candela?
A new industry standard. I feel like is 1,000 lumens across the board for whoever's making them. I feel like that's like the one to go off of.
So
make it 1,000.
This one is either 500 or 800 lumens, but 20,000 candela.
That's throw. How far it's going to get out there.
And so that's got quite the throw on it. So if that's accurate, good job on
What
that.
is 20,000 candela? Does it equate to feet?
I don't know.
Let me Google it.
You're not going to want to miss this next one, though. What's that,
a
Ty?
minute.
That is the digital pistol sight, or
Wally.
thermal.
The newest Holosun.
Now,
right?
now, look at the size of that. It looks just like a standard red dot, right? Looks pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get to a really crappy picture, but that contraption where your pistol light should be is the thermal camera.
Oh, that's right. It talks to the
So you need
both of them.
both of them.
That's right.
That is a chunky ass thing to have on your gun. And I'm sorry, but I just don't see a thermal.
You say they picked the right gun to put all that equipment on because it's a freaking unbalanced piece of shit Glock.
Well, it might even out with a
Just
fully loaded mag.
Wow, there's a really long candela to explanation. It's hard to. I already don't understand it.
All here. Look. Candela is the international system of units for luminous intensity, defined as the luminous intensity of a source that emits monochromatic radiation at a specific frequency.
I was looking for 20,000 candela to basic feet in American measurement, but I never.
Yeah.
I looked at it and went, oh, nope.
The higher the number, the further it goes.
Yeah.
So if you
So I
go
know.
back to the previous picture to this, There's a
Not
little
bad.
freaking thumb piece right there where you can flip the front screen up. Is that just for glare or is that the thermal screen?
So you can have it where you just have the red dot on it,
Okay.
or you can put that screen down for just the thermal.
Thermal slash
Now,
red
can
dot.
you have the red dot on with the thermal screen down and not be using the thermal screen?
I don't know.
Just, I'm just wondering.
Wow, you are useless.
I
It
know.
looks like the screen flips all the way over and lays flat.
And see, that was
It's
what
just
I was wondering.
It
Is
doesn't just stand up because
I think
now
it's
you
just a
gotta-
cover. I think that's just a cover. So everything's inside of the unit
Like a dust
itself,
cover.
but you can just
Yeah, probably.
put that down.
Okay. And that's
Now,
I did see that.
one thing they were talking about was having this rifle mounted, so you could have the camera section on maybe a rail, and you could have the display on like a 45-degree cant. But they're still testing reliability on how far these two pieces can be apart because it is wireless.
Whereas the Infotech is all one unit.
One beefy unit.
Yeah.
I think this has a beat.
Really?
Well, look at how big.
Well, yeah. Oh, by weight, yes.
Yeah,
I
shit,
agree.
look at
I
that.
agree.
Because
Because both of them have a battery. Both of them have metal casings.
Yeah.
I think they have. I think Holosun has a ways to go to catch up to the.
you add those two pieces together, it's equal to one more slide on that gun. Look at it.
You're
It's
right.
equal to one more slide on
And
that
barrel.
fucking gun.
and barrel when you add
And-
batteries. Anyway, so I see Infotech for the win. If you needed a thermal pistol, do you need one? Probably not.
I wouldn't put that shit on a pistol. I'd put it on a rifle.
Yeah. Yep.
I
So-
would. I'd still go with the Infotech on a rifle
Okay.
because it's less. There's no fucking way that's going to communicate.
Well, the best part is the feds can see what you see, so they know where you're aiming.
Well, let's mosey
They're
on
going to hear
over
you grunt picking that thing up.
to the Streamlight booth.
Oh yeah, amen, bro.
All right. So this light right here is the Mega Stream.
So we've had micro stream.
Those in the
There's-
morning.
I was gonna say, so that's like after you've drank fucking Bush Light all night.
So you see the collar here?
Yeah, slides right.
It slides.
Is it thread?
And it goes directly into, it's USB-C charging, and that's you're plugging into the battery here. I'm not crazy about that
Well, that's
because
directly into the.
no, it
is
doesn't thread.
The battery's removable,
Battery's removable,
but that slides and it opens up to the battery.
so the battery has some kind of indexing. So when you put it in and you screw down the top, it always ends up where the charger is in. The charging port is in this little window. But again, all it has is some O-rings.
You're not
I was
crazy
gonna
about
say,
it for
it's watertight
right?
and get some
Sealing.
freaking moisture in
Now-
there, and it starts on fucking fire.
So this
shorts
right
out.
here is
However-
a Streamlight
Yeah.
that has micro USB that has the same kind of slider on it. Go ahead and check that out.
Well, I'm gonna disagree with you.
Okay.
Slider.
Well, hold on.
Where?
What is your disagreement about trust and O-rings?
My disagreement is when it comes to brands and brand quality. I think Streamlight's probably figured it out, and they know.
Okay.
Chances of that thing having to swim very much is probably slim to none. And dirt and
Agreed.
whatever else.
Until it
It's
gets
in your
cold.
pocket. That is an EDC.
You ever
pocket.
you ever been in the rain?
Dude,
Oh yeah,
Look
but
at the
that's
size
not
of
going to
it.
be.
that's 2 times the size of his thumb
Yeah, lengthwise.
No,
and diameter.
no, it's the
Look at
size
his
of his
freaking
thumb,
index finger.
dude.
I bet
That
his
is just a
index
little
finger is
bit.
just fatter than yours.
That is a little bit bigger than that.
No.
No,
Yeah,
that's a
no.
bigger light.
That's his finger.
No.
That is his finger.
That motherfucker's that wide.
No way. How does
Yes.
this thing slide?
Back.
The back?
Just push it back.
Push it back.
That motherfucker's half
It
again as
doesn't
long as
move.
this
He's
and
not
twice
doing
as
Oh my
fucking
God,
wide.
Ty.
I can
No,
There it goes.
No.
no. That's
push it back.
yeah. Right
Oh,
you
there
go.
it goes. I'm pulling the fucker apart.
It's like pulling your foreskin back, buddy.
I was thinking.
I don't think that's terrible. I don't think that's terrible.
Hey,
The only thing I'd like to see is a little bit of thread, so
That is exactly like this.
Like a quarter turn thread.
I think with that though, people would over tighten it and rip the threads off.
Probably.
I think that's the problem with that.
I don't mind that.
Ty, what error brought down the Challenger?
O-ring.
Yep. Anyways, moving on.
No, but this isn't the fucking Challenger. It's a pocket flashlight.
Okay.
He carries that in his pocket, and it's twice as long as that.
I don't
That's just
carry
a
that.
micro USB, not even a USB-C.
It's cold outside.
Yeah, no,
and
that's
rainy. Now,
that is old. That is 7 or 8 years old, I think, at this point.
Wow. It's
Ty,
in really nice shape.
it's cold and rainy.
'Cause I never
outside.
carry it.
It's kind of like Ty's tools, never been used.
You see my flashlight compared to that one?
Yeah, it's called pocket wear.
No,
Dude.
I use the fuck out of that thing.
It's
I do.
because you stop in the middle of the fucking road and pick up all the nuts and bolts you find and put them in your pocket.
See, but I use it.
So
No, I'm not. That just sits in there with the nuts and bolts.
so output 1,800 lumens,
Chinese lumens, probably.
26,000
Are you
candela.
bitching about
No
Chinese
way.
lumens?
That
Look
thing?
at your fucking Chinese torch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
How much?
it's got a big
fucking
battery. They
flashlight
didn't,
torch you got?
they didn't talk about price.
I already
It's not
like 1,800
lumens?
lumens. Thing's gonna get hot as fuck.
Yep. And it's
Is
saying
it- So, like this one, I love it because it's on and off. It doesn't have a high beam, low beam, strobe, all the extra
You
bullshit.
sure about that?
It's on and off. Does that one have? Do you know if it's got?
I think it's just on and off,
Stages?
but
One doesn't.
I'm not sure.
I like that one that's like that. The
It
OLED that
doesn't
I
dim
have.
down either.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a low beam and a high beam.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I just want on and off. I'm sorry, light companies. Give me on and off.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want strobe. I don't want. I just
What
want
they do the high low beam shit for battery life.
so they can advertise it's gonna last 12 fucking hours.
Yep.
Oh, low beam. All right.
So moving on.
You're right. You're right.
See
You're right.
anything, but
Yeah. Right.
I still don't like the slider, but
I don't. mind
especially
it.
especially when it's right into the battery.
The battery's replaceable. They're probably not cheap.
and
probably 18,650s.
and proprietary. So
They are proprietary. They have, instead of like a negative on one end and positive on the other, stream lights are usually both on one end, and they're weird. Yeah, they're fucking weird.
So your rifle mount, the ProTech, this is dual fuel, so it uses CR123 or their rechargeable SLB9. Now, using the different fuels, the rechargeable is brighter and has a higher candela.
Can we get a flashlight rifle mounted that takes M18 batteries?
So this one,
Well, if it's by Holosun, you might as well put a car battery on it compared to that pistol thing.
800 lumens, 105,000 candela.
That's got some reach.
Yeah. I want to check that one out.
That's got some reach. Okay, I'm with you.
So that one looks like it'd be fun to go play with that night.
That might reach the bottom of the hill compared to the fucking Arkfeld.
No shit. Then you have the ProTech HL.
See, it's even got a cord you can put into an auxiliary battery pack in your pocket for an M18.
Yeah.
Now, they do let you know that everything that you need to mount the thing into a gun is included in the kit, even the double-sided stick tape and zip ties and shit. So,
They've
good on them for that.
They've come a long way with their cord management.
Yeah. So
Even in the aftermarket mounts on top for different M-lock things,
Yep.
they have different cord mounts for everything. So anyway,
This is 2,000 lumens, but only 85,000 candela. So I don't know.
85,000 seems like plenty.
It's a long ways, but it's
I feel like that's plenty.
another one I wouldn't mind playing with. All right, they're TLR1X HLX. So another dual fuel. The good thing about this one, you see the lever on the top here?
I was going to ask about that.
Quick release.
Nope.
Battery
The
release?
battery compartment. So the lens here
The lens
folds-
flips down.
flips down
Yep.
for front loading batteries instead of taking the damn thing off.
Well, that's how
like-
the TLX or TLR7 or whatever we got. Those are front loading.
So here's an original TLR one, and you have to have either if it's finger tight, or you can use some change or something. By the way, that is not a bright light compared to anything nowadays.
The Balder Pro, that's a rear. You have to take the light off to change the. There's two 123s in there, which is fucking bright.
My Surefire X300 Turbo, rear has to come off.
It looks just like that.
Has to come off to change the battery. So
Yep.
that's a good way to go.
One of their lights was it Streamlight? I can't remember what it was. The front, the battery compartment, like they screw off the front now, like your
Yep.
7. It's got a lockout, so you don't accidentally turn it on. You turn the cap half, and it locks it out.
For which
Well,
one?
For like daytime use, and at nighttime you turn it to full lock. That way, if you had to pull it, you can turn it on. I can't remember. It was in their videos. I don't remember.
So if you use the CR123, 1,000 lumen, 15,000 candela, you go recharge. It's 1,500 lumens, 20,000 candela.
That's a for a small package like that. That's some technology because that's pretty. That's pretty bright.
Their
But
TLR.
At that, how often are you gonna have to freaking charge it? How long of a burn time do you have with that
Yeah.
candela?
Yeah. But at the same time,
Yeah.
you're not using a pistol light for anything besides.
There's a bump in the night.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 5 minutes.
Have you met Ty?
Hey, you see that sign over there?
That motherfucker will go out there and look around at the trees. This is cool, buddy.
Since you
Now
brought
I gotta
it-
go fucking recharge it for the next 8 hours.
Since you brought it up, I got a side story. When I got my first Balder Pro, I had the Springfield XD full size. Had it on that. Me and Gavin came out and we were shining shit around the yard. And the neighbor lady messaged Amy and goes, "Hey, there's somebody around there shining a flashlight around your back." She messaged back, "No, it's Ty and Gavin out there playing with a gun."
See?
Jeez.
See? And you ask,
Okay.
So-
I ate my words.
Yep, that's where
All
he
right.
ain't wrong.
We're almost done, so we'll. TLR8. Yeah, we're still watching.
That might as well be a fucking incandescent.
ran out of bandwidth.
No, it's been just running for 3 fucking hours straight.
What? The computer?
Another dual fuel. This one comes with red or green laser. Which, I don't know. I'm not big on the lasers on guns at this point. 1,000 lumen, 22,000 candela on that little guy.
There you go, Moody.
I bought one of those from fucking China.
Now I got it. Yeah.
No, it was AliExpress.
Welcome to the Surefire Dominator.
That thing is expensive. I looked it up. I was like, "Holy
They
shit!"
said it on one of the videos. $1,600 for that. But you get 4,400 lumens and 350,000 candela.
It will reach space.
You'll land a plane with that bitch.
You remember
Yes.
back in the day, you used to get spotlights, and they were like million candle power.
They were not million candle power, not
How do we know
compared to
someone
today.
wasn't fucking with one of those in D.C. the other day?
Oh my god! $1,600 for a handheld flashlight.
That will burn your hand.
Well,
But
it's got cooling fins.
It's gonna get hot.
Touch that fucking lens.
No,
that's going to be a search and rescue thing right there.
that is not going to be a search and rescue. No,
From a
police department is
747
going-
at 15,000 freaking feet or 30,000 feet or what the fuck ever.
Yeah, the Dominator. That, yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
You get a suntan just by
No
waving
shit.
across your face.
Get a suntan from the reflection.
I was gonna say, could you imagine any indirect fucking sunburn you get from that son of a bitch?
Shine it at that reflective, that mirrored Cybertruck.
Scott and I put a floor in Shaq Diesel one time, but we didn't have welding helmets, so all we
Yeah.
used was fucking sunglasses. We took two pair of sunglasses each, doubled them up.
You end
Dude,
up
we both
fucking
got
burning your
sunburned
eyes.
as fuck. Our faces, we looked like, it was so bad. We just got sunburned.
I've welded before without glasses. and got sunburn on my eyes.
It's pretty
and,
bad. It was
I
miserable.
fucking
We didn't get
that
burned
whole
on our
next
eyes
day.
because even then we were closing our eyes when we were welding.
You didn't do your safety squints?
Nope, whole next day, every 10 minutes, Visine, laying in the fucking bed because my fucking eyes are just.
Remember the
It
picture you
swelled
took
the
of me
fuck
doing
up.
the safety squints with the
Yeah.
plastic? Today, me and Bianca were cutting the fucking tip of that air gun.
Again?
Yeah, I'm sitting there going,
Do you see that picture? He's cutting plexiglass with the angle grinder in my garage.
Jeez.
And it's throwing plastic at his face. And he's got sunglasses on his head, but he's doing the safety squint.
I did it again today. I had them on my forehead. I'm like, I could probably. Oh, I'm gonna tell Moody about this later.
All right. The Surefire XC3. It's a compact, light. Looks kind of familiar. I don't know where I've seen that before. Oh wait, it looks exactly like this TLR7.
Has it got the same footprint?
Yep,
Amen.
exact same footprint. It even has the same style paddles right here, and it has this little lockout feature that you can turn it and it turns on, or you lock it and it doesn't work.
That's. Yep.
But don't act like you've never seen this before when you're talking to these people, because it's this right here. It's a TLR7. Don't. Oh, that's innovation. No, it's not. You copied Streamlight. Even in my notes as I was doing this, I was like, you copied Streamlight.
Really? Okay.
I mean, look at that. It's Streamlight. Hey,
I got one downstairs. Way cheaper.
Off
It's a
Timo?
Streamlight.
50,
Yeah, it says Streamlight right on it.
550 lumens.
Seem right.
Yeah.
This is 550 lumens, 7,200 candela, and it's going to retail for $300.
That seems a little excessive because you can buy a fucking optic for that. No, maybe a little bit more than that.
And then the Surefire hub. So if you have a,
Don't you have that?
no, this is brand new.
But
But
you had something like that.
He's got.
this is a blast can or a blast diffuser, but it has to go on the Surefire.
I thought you had
Flash
that
hider.
on one of your ARs.
It's
With that
similar.
style.
It's similar. It's got the same idea.
And- okay,
So-
and very possible, I guess.
Well, here we go. We're about to learn right now.
Taking apart AR, it's safe, but it has to go only on this style flash hider because it's indexed for it. So the only can you can put on this is a Surefire can because it has their proprietary.
Locking system.
Yeah.
Again, I'm about tired of the fucking word proprietary.
That's why this is now out there for Surefire, so you can buy that and put it on their flash hider in
Screw on a.
any can that has that style hub or the hub system will fit on that.
Okay. How much are they screwing you for that?
It's $300.
Dude, come on. That seems.
I know, but
am I
it,
am I responding wrong?
no, I think it's definitely too high for what that is.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully it comes down in price.
It better.
But to be able to use a different suppressor on that flash hider, that flash hider, I can see it because don't screw everybody out of, man, I really like that Hux works, but can't use it because that thing has Roxit on the threads and you have to fucking torch that thing to get it to break free.
Really?
Yeah. So, again, hefty price. Hopefully it comes down, and that's just MSRP. But to be able to use another suppressor on your flash hider, yeah.
But you're talking me right out of that brand
Yeah.
because their proprietariness.
Well, that's why they have that. So,
I know, but another $300,
yeah, well.
I could buy a different. Yeah.
So,
Yep.
that was really the last of it. However, the young lady here that was demonstrating this stuff was also demonstrating a light that they have for ballistic shields. So here she is hanging it up. All proud of herself. It's up there. And then it shifts and she's shitting her pants because... And then it shifted again and she did some more. I just found that funny.
You gotta show the one where it hits the
Shit in her
ground.
pants, look.
Nah, it didn't. It stayed right there, but the reaction was she's about to shit her pants. Which I'm sure a ballistic shield's not going to feel good if it hits you.
I like the
Quick
I like the
detach.
feel of it.
Yeah.
However, I just feel like it's they're on the far end. They're screwing people.
Let's see if I can take over the TV.
So that's it that I have for SHOT Show.
Alright,
That's
so
it.
real quick.
3 hours later. An eternity
Well, that,
later.
we knew it was gonna be. We knew it was gonna be.
Alright, see if I can take over. So this is metal 3D printing. In case you've never seen it.
I have not.
This is one of the ways of metal 3D printing.
I like it so far.
Yeah, I don't know why.
The internet sucks.
Mm-hmm.
What is going on here? Dude, what is going on with this shit?
I don't know. Sounds like a porno though.
But either way, they're just sending basically powdered metal through the nozzle,
Heating it up and
arcing it across, so they can put those fine details like small fins on the inside of parts, whereas before you'd have to just mill away. And when you're talking about fins the length of something that long, your tooling has got to be super long, and then it starts getting sloppy by the end. But if you metal 3D print, you can put those details in there, and you can make that shit weave and wobble wherever you want it to be, and it's fine.
right.
So
Definitely come a long way.
the other way that they've done, like the earlier version before this, is they'd fill a tank with a thin layer of basically metallic powder, and then a laser would go through and etch that layer, melt it, then they'd give it another thin layer of powder and then etch the next layer, layer by layer. At the end, you have a part amongst a tank full of powder, and then you just pull the part out. The powder's recyclable, still metal powder, so you can make the next part. It's just extra wasteful because you have to have a tank worth of powder to make one part.
Mm-hmm.
But that was the early version. Now they figured out how to get it out of a nozzle to make the part.
Here we go. So I thought I took some screenshots. Apparently I didn't. You're looking at a poverty pony.
Yep.
You'd like to build a poverty pony.
I actually don't want to build one.
Do you want pistol or do you want 16 inch?
No,
Or
no,
do
I'm
you,
going pistol.
you want 16 inch?
No, pistol.
Hmm?
I'm going with a 7.5 pistol.
Okay, well they have them. Let me get down here.
Is it not just guns?
Yep.
Mhm.
No, it's grab a gun.
Oh.
American Tactical Omni Hybrid Max 5.56 7.5 60 round mag comes with it. $379.
It's not bad.
No, I will link it right to you.
I was looking at
on
the-
sale right now. Whatever, it's always on sale.
I was looking at the Delton Lima, and Not Just Guns has them for like $380 and change.
Oh, that ain't bad.
Yeah.
That ain't bad at all. By the time you have this shipped for free, and then pay somebody $40 to fucking transfer it,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna be. We can make a road trip and make a fun day out of that. We'll still send it to you. It's not a bad looking little hot rod. I have a couple of those ATI 60 round mags. Once you oil them, they work good. When they're dry, they don't work with the fuck because they're quad stack. So they're a little longer than a 30 rounder, but they're 60 rounds. Yeah,
So, yeah, traffic bitch. The other day, I was getting on the interstate. I was behind a bobtail sleeper truck. And I probably should have known there was something bad about to happen with the Harley Davidson sticker on the back.
Did you hit an oil slick and spin out?
No. Nice long on ramp from the road I was on, Holt Road to 127 North. This is a nice long on ramp. This motherfucker, Bobtail, was doing 45 when he merged onto the interstate.
But was he getting on it and was the exhaust saying, brother?
Brother. Ding, ding, ding. I don't know what the truck sounded like. All I could hear was mine.
Oh, shit.
Dude, it was bad. Like, I don't remember who the hell were we on the phone with, Hendrix or
Hendrix.
Yeah, I'm like, put your fucking seatbelt on. It's not my seatbelt.
Yeah.
Uh,
Anyway, got behind his truck.
Got behind him. Dude merged. Bobtail. He's not carrying anything except himself. Merged on the 127 at 45 miles an hour. At the end of a nice long on ramp. I should have known something was going on when he was in a 55 doing 35. Like, alright, come on, dude.
was it an L unit? Because the fucking things are gutless.
Fucking sleeper.
God.
Bobtail, sleeper, full-size road unit. But merged behind, I was fucking pissed off about that.
Probably had a fucking Twinkie freaking jammed underneath the throttle pedal.
12 grand in the box and a gutless LTL neuter piece of shit. And I still passed him in the left lane with 12 grand in the box.
He didn't want his TV to fall off the shelf.
Maybe you should learn how to drive. And then I get up alongside and it's a foreign dude wearing a high-vis vest. It's like, dude, you don't belong in a truck at all, first of all.
No. Some notes I wrote down. Kawasaki bringing back the two-stroke.
Yep, saw
You all
that.
seen that, right? It's going to be, I think it'd be a good thing.
Greta's going to be pissed.
Oh, dude. That's going to bring back the old Klotz oil.
Speaking of dirt bikes, did you see that 14-year-old that was attacked by the adult that I sent you?
Yes. Everybody sent me that one. This little kid, he stopped out in front of a house. They don't show anything prior to that,
So
like him riding around. But he stops, and this guy gets out of his fucking plumbing van and just berates this kid, calls him everything but a piece of shit. He does call him a piece of shit. This guy was a fucking asshole. Loses his whole business, I think, after the whole thing.
So I did a little research on that one. Kid's just riding his dirt bike around, 14 years old, having a good time. Good for you for doing something besides playing
Get
a fucking
outside.
video
Right.
game.
Thank you.
Apparently, this dude has an issue with kids on their dirt bikes or anything else. Before the video that you see on that Ring camera, apparently a guy was pulled up and was driving next to him and knocked him off that bike.
That's why the kid was stopped.
So if you watch the video that I sent you, he's actually trying to move his bike. It's in gear and he can't get it going, so he's trying to figure out what's going on with it. So he's fiddle fucking around with his dirt bike for a second. Finally sits down, and all of a sudden, this fucking van pulls up, and it's just, fuck you, get out of here. Ends up, and the kid, he says, go home, don't ever come back. Goes, yes, sir. That set him off even more. Jumps out, runs up, pushes the kid off, hits him again. I'll kill you, and I'll kill your dad.
Yeah.
A bunch of other stuff.
I wonder if I can quit.
Kid
bringing
takes
that up.
off. Guy follows him. Apparently, Dad was 2 hours away, and by the time he was home, guy was already locked up.
Really?
Probably a good thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I guarantee you that'd have been my fucking kid. 2 hours, it probably would have been a 40-minute fucking trip. I'd have still found a way to beat his ass.
Well, you know, I like seeing when people in cars get pissed off at someone on a bike and get out and get in their face, and then you just see the POV view suddenly dip, and then the person's laying on the ground. Just magically. No idea what happened there.
Nice little head touch.
Yeah. But I don't know why you're starting to fight with someone who usually wears, well, a helmet and gloves that have usually armor on the knuckles. You really want to start some shit with that guy? He's already ready.
I gotta find that video now because we should.
There was that
if
old
you haven't seen
video
it, you need to see it.
with all the fucking rednecks that chased down a couple bikes. And they got one of them stopped, and they were berating him. And then his buddy parked his bike behind all the cars and charged over just.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, it was at a gas station, wasn't it?
It was middle of the street.
Middle of the street, yep.
I seen one in a gas
Just
station.
came charging up behind him and just rammed his helmet into him.
Oh, I can't find it.
I did like that.
Nope, there it is.
That road rage video. Send it to me. That road rage video of the lady jacked on her brakes and got out of her car and started berating the one behind her for tailgating, even though there's a fucking mile between them. So she did that, and then the other guy got out. And actually, I watched Ugo Lord, I think, is it lawyer on TikTok, does like who's in the wrong here, whatever his thing is. And he went over it, and basically the guy was trying to walk away, and she sucker punched him
Sure
in the
did.
head. So he hit her, valid self-defense, and there's no proof that she would stop hitting him if he tried to walk away again. So the body slam, justified. But
Well, she slammed on the brakes, and the car took. It wasn't like he was right on her ass.
Oh, that was the car versus car one?
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
It wasn't like he wasn't. He was.
It took.
You would think he'd be right there.
It took a second or two for the other car to even show up in the frame.
Yes.
And then she's bitching like, "Oh, you're tailgating me." When?
I sent it to you. Go ahead and rip it if you want.
I gotta use this for that.
Okay. Yes, I agree. The guy was super aggressive to a little kid. 14-year-olds, he's still a little kid. To me, he's
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
the guy was a fucking asshole.
You can hear the kid crying in the.
They
in the
made sure
camera.
to put, because everybody posted it, they made sure to make that guy, they put his business on blast. They put his name on blast.
Now I feel bad that someone put the kid's picture out there, but at the same time, this is what this douchebag did.
Oh, yeah. Got hot chicks on top.
Tie.
Right there.
Tie.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
So
Sound on.
trying to get
Trying
his.
to get it in neutral.
He's fucking with it for sure. He's on the snow or something.
Now, by the way, you just had an incident. You are way off, and you're not thinking straight right now.
Right, this guy just tried to kill me. There you go, there you go.
Finally gets it rolling.
This guy comes out of fucking left field and slams on the brakes. Where do you live?
Yes,
He's ready
sir.
to leave, but he
Yes.
gets out for some fucking
Yes,
reason.
sir.
Get the fuck off my street!
Hits him. Punches him.
Hold on. He tried to be tough and pick up the bike and realized he's still a little bitch and can't get it up.
Thank God this guy had a fucking ring camera.
No kidding.
By the way, if that's your kid, maybe teach him that sometimes it's good to do what the Asians do and bow a little bit.
You want me to follow you home? And
Yeah,
then
go ahead, follow me home.
this one actually, he turns around and follows him.
He does. He does. I don't think I've seen the longer version. Well, that's it.
But
Unreal. 14-year-old.
See, after the lights go out and the sun goes down, things are different. That's when you fucking bust into that guy's fucking house. I would totally fucking
is-
slaughter him. Fucking slaughter him.
He doesn't need kneecaps, right?
Yeah, he doesn't need anything. He doesn't need his neck.
But yeah, I'm ready to call it.
How long have we been on this one?
Over an hour.
Okay. Well, that was our SHOT Show. Like, subscribe, comment, all that. What else we got? Nothing?
Nope.
We didn't have any real fun stuff or bullshit or politics tonight. It was just SHOT Show, shit show. And me
SHOT Show
breaking my
your dry spell.
my dry spell, which I'm still pretty fucking sober. I feel pretty sober. I can walk down steps and go pee.
You couldn't figure out how to open a flashlight, so
Shut up.
Couldn't find a fucking beer in a tiny fridge.
The world's smallest.
see-
The world's smallest.
But see, it's just been dry January, right?
Yeah, but I wanted to prove to myself that I didn't have a
But
problem.
on the other hand,
and I didn't. I could have skipped
Is
tonight.
resistant awakening
For what? I
for
could've-
Amy not getting wet for the last 20 years.
Oh, she got wet yesterday, and she probably won't tonight
yeah,
because there's
it
no way I'm
rained
going to get it up.
yesterday.
But tomorrow we'll definitely be back on. Read the Second Amendment.
I mean, there's only really one sentence that matters: "Shall not be infringed."
and yeah.
And yet they try like hell, don't they? That's bullshit. Abolish the ATF. We got to figure out how to get to the fucking SHOT Show. And SEMA.
And what was the one Ty wanted to go to? AVN.
No, that's all.
That was
man.
this week too, or last week, whatever. Fuck.
I would
was the
absolutely be a just a
That was the
absurd,
same week
no
SHOT
way.
Show was.
That's disgusting.
I'd
and
hate to be
gross
the,
and
I'd hate to be the convention that comes in after AVN. You know, that
dude. It'll be the flashlight convention where they're gonna have a fucking, ooh.
So someone made a video of the type of people that go to SHOT Show. The person that's taking all of the freebies, the person that's knows everybody. Who's the guy at the AVNs?
Ty.
I'm going to take the freebies. I'm the
Taking all the
freebies guy. Give me a koozie and a hand job, please.
Do they plan like the
Here, Steve.
sanitation? Do they plan like a sanitizing convention for after the AVN?
Well,
just to help
the fire
clean
department comes in and just fucking hoses everything.
AVN brought to you by Clorox.
Oh shit!
Convention center specifies water-based lube so
Dude.
it can hose it all off.
The jokes are probably endless. I would still have a good time getting my koozies.
Oh my God, Ron Jeremy, I'm a big fan.
Is he still alive?
Yeah, but he's in prison.
Oh, ask your ex. I don't know. doesn't she know all about this guy?
Apparently.
Oh, dude, you want to do it?
Here's those that wish it no. Here's those that wish us well.
All the rest can go to hell. See ya.